Hello students, welcome to the next chapter, that is framing. In this part of framing, we will learn about the basic introduction of framing, the need of framing, plus the Ethernet frame format. So firstly, what is framing? To provide services to the network layer, the data link layer must use a service provided to it by the physical layer. Now what does the physical layer do? It accepts the raw bit of stream and attempt to deliver it to the destination. This bit stream does not guarantee an error-free segment. The number of bits received may be less, may be equal to, or the number of bits transmitted may be much more than what we were sending in reality, and that can provide a difference in the value. It is up to the data link layer to detect and, if necessary, correct these errors. So for all this thing, we need framing. So if we go with the basic format of an Ethernet frame, what I'm calling it as an Ethernet frame, because with all the different standards like for Wi-Fi, for Bluetooth, for WiMAX, for Zigbee, and for Ethernet, the frame structure differs. So out here we will be studying just one, that is Ethernet. Now as we all know, IEEE standard for Ethernet is IEEE 802.3. So the basic format which requires or which required for all Mac implementation is defined as IEEE 802.3 standard. Though several optional formats are being used to extend this protocol basic capabilities, this is the main or the parent structure. Note, size of the frame for Ethernet, that is IEEE 802.3, varies from 64 bytes to 1518 bytes, including the data length of 46 byte to 1500 bytes. So out here in this diagram, we can see the format of our Ethernet frame. It is comprising of a 7 bytes preamble, 1 byte SFD, 6 byte destination address, 6 bytes source address, 2 bytes are there for length, 46 to 1500 bytes that comprises of the data, and 4 bytes for CRC. Let's study each and every part or the sub part of the frame one by one. So first thing, the preamble. As we just learned, the preamble is the first segment of the complete frame. It comprises of 7 bytes. Now what is it? This is a pattern of alternative zeros and ones, which indicates the starting of the frame and allows the sender and the receiver to establish bit synchronization. Initially, in old days, the preamble was introduced to allow for the loss of few bits due to signal delay. If there is a signal delay, there could be loss of few bits. So to avoid these things, we need a preamble. But in today's high-speed Ethernet, it doesn't need the preamble because the delay is less. So the preamble indicates the receiver that frame is coming and allow the receiver to look into the data stream before it actually begins. Second subpart of our frame is the SFD, The full form for it is start frame delimiter. What is it? This is one byte field which always set to the particular signature. The signature is given out here. You can see it. That is 10101011. What it indicates that the upcoming bits will be the starting bits of the frame. These 8 bits warns the station or the stations that this is the last chance for the synchronization. Next two subparts are the source destination and the destination address. Now what are the addresses? They are the 6-byte addresses. What we call them in general words, they are the MAC address or the machine address, or sometimes called as the physical address of a computer system. So it is important for the addressing part. Next field is the length field. What is a length field? Length field is a 2-byte field which indicates the length of the entire frame. This 16-bit field can hold a length between 0 to 65534, but the length cannot be larger than 1500 because of the limitation of Ethernet that we have learned previously, the range of the load or the payload. Now the data, the payload. This is the place where the actual data is placed. Both IP header and data will be inserted here if the internet protocol is used over the Ethernet. What is the size? It can be as long as 1500 bytes. The last, that is cyclic redundancy check, that is CRC. Now what does cyclic redundancy check indicates? It is a 4-byte field which actually is used for error detection. This field contains 32-bit hash code of data which is generally over the destination address, source address, length and the data field. If the CRC computed by the destination is not the same as sent by the CRC value, the data is presumed to be corrupted. But if the CRC value matches, then it indicates that the data that is received by the destination is perfectly okay and correct in all respects. So the destination will accept that frame, otherwise it will be rejected. So this was the complete structure of our frame. These are some references for your concern. Thank you.